This is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNN Live. We're on location at the University of Maryland Biopark here in Baltimore. I have Dr. Aja B.K. Salako Akandi of Getwele Nautreuceuticals, a private company. I want to welcome you to SNN Live.
Thank you.
It's good to have you. Okay, you have an unusual name in Nautreuceutical, yes, and not Nutraceutical. Mm-hmm. Why Nautreuceutical?
Because the products are made from herbs, the simple amino acids, vitamins, minerals that have been in existence since 19th century.
So how do you come to have all of this knowledge in the natural herbs?
Okay. Primarily, I'm a primary care physician. I also study substance abuse and rehabilitation. So I have a master's degree in rehabilitation counseling. When we were in medical school, they taught us how to treat alcohol. In Africa, we had alcohol problem then. Now we have everything. So that time, they used drugs that are addictive to treat alcohol. And since then, I never liked it. I said, we must be able to find solution to using medicine or natural products that can take care of addiction without using addictive medication. For example, Valium, barbiturates, they are also addictive.
So how do you treat, or in other words, how do you develop an alternative natural substance to replace something of substance that's been abused?
Okay, as I said before, I ran a clinic in Baltimore for 16 years in Baltimore City, and I was interested in the devastation of drug abuse on our people in Baltimore and the whole of Maryland. So I chose to understand drug abuse because I saw that drug abuse was left for only social workers, counselors. The medical community were not really interested at that time. So I chose to understand it. And when I went to study, I did thesis and all. And from there, I saw the need to find alternative. So when I was when I was about opening my clinic 16 years ago, you have to write a proposal to the Maryland board before you can set up a clinic. So they allowed me to set up a primary health care clinic, substance abuse clinic, mental health clinic, because I told them that I like to find alternative to other drugs of addiction. So I was allowed to do that, and through my research, I told you I did 1 year of thesis in my master's degree. So I was able to travel through the U.S. I went to Philadelphia, California, where alternative is huge. And I found out that they use natural products to help with craving, because persistent craving and relapse is the major problem of addiction. So all I did was created a medical management for craving to add to all the treatment. So we can replace the drugs who are addictive with those that are not.
So how did you end up in Maryland?
Well, as I said, my family, when I was coming from Africa 20-something years ago, my nephews, brothers, they were here. And another thing unique about Maryland is the science. The medical science is huge in Maryland. And Maryland is always number one in mental health, even though it has major problem in mental health and substance abuse, especially Baltimore City, being the next after San Francisco. So I chose to stay and contribute to my own quota in Baltimore City and the environment.
Wonderful story. Website?
It's in process, but it's going to be www.getwele.com.
Getwele.com. How do you spell Getwele? Because I know you like to play with spelling.
Yes. Getwele. The last well is my mother's name, Awele.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what a fun story. Okay, so you're going to have products on the market soon, eh?
Yes. We have 4 products, actually. We made it for the 4 categories of addiction. If we understand the way drugs affect the brain, they talk about neurotransmitters, excitatory, inhibitory. So there are 4 of them. And these 4 categories affect the excitatory, all of them, they affect dopamine. So we have 4 products. We name them Neurofeed for cocaine, Rejuvenate A for alcohol, Rejuvenate H for heroin and opiates, and Rejuvenate for people who just want to supplement their daily use and look good and be well. All of them are ready as Nautreuceuticals for manufacturing and marketing, but we like to brand one of them through FDA. And we have presented our preclinical studies to the FDA. FDA has requested us to apply for what they call a new drug number for people who are not pharmaceutics and who don't have pharmaceutical companies. If you're an individual and you have a product, you can get a number under the individual new owner number. So we're planning the research with the University of Maryland and the other clinics now.
You're a very interesting person, by the way. I want to add that. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Aji BK Salako Akandi of Getwele.com. WELE, by the way, on that. And she's in the Nautreuceutical business. And ladies and gentlemen, for more information, go to that website. That will be up soon, that you'll be able to get in touch. Please do. Doctor, I want to thank you for coming on to SNN Live.
Thank you very much.
You're quite